update here on the overall market. Yesterday invalidated the move here at 370.50. If you remember, I had this as potentially going down. Thought it was going to go down, and it did not work out. We got low CPI, and it went higher. And now I think it's pretty obvious, especially on this move, that the fourth wave ended right here. And actually, let me zoom out real quick. The third wave ended right here. Fourth wave. We are in the fifth wave of the third wave now. So within that, we have wave one. And what really tripped me up on this move right here, cost me a little bit of money yesterday, but I ended up flipping bullish pretty much right at open. But this move right here, hit the 1.61 fib. Usually that's ABC. In this case, the third wave actually ends right here, and then there's a quick fifth wave. So it tripped me up a little bit. Then we get ABC down here, second wave, and you can see today that we have gotten outside the parallel line to confirm a third wave. And I think we are currently just in the third wave of the third wave. So usually that's the longest. So we have 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then within this fifth wave we have 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm looking for something around 378, 379 to complete the overall third wave. And then I would look for a pullback, maybe even down to this parallel line, maybe get a pullback to 376, 377, and then a fifth wave to a minimum of 381.24. And then that would only be the overall third wave. So 3 up here. And then I'd be looking for a pullback, maybe to 377. And then a move up to, and this is like the minimum I see it going. The minimum of around 388 to 391. So that's what I see over the next, probably going into earnings, to be honest. So that is where the completion of wave 3 should be at that point. That should be the overall wave 3. Zoom out again, show you what I mean. So we have wave 1, wave 2, and then we have 3, and then I'm expecting a pretty big drop after that. So I'm looking for something back to 362, potentially all the way down here to 346. So that will be a fourth wave, and then we would still have another move higher to go. Let's say we go to the minimum 362. We could be looking at something all the way up to 444 to 467. Crazy, crazy stuff. And that would be all-time highs, and that would actually bring the potential. It would either be an extended C wave, or that would be the overall third wave. We would pull back again and then even go higher than that. So you can see how this is all looking now, how quickly it can change. Like yesterday morning, I sold my puts for a loss right at the open because I knew I was wrong, and I immediately flipped bullish, and I made back all my losses and ended up pretty green for the day. So that's just the way it goes. When you're wrong, you can't stay wrong or you're going to lose money because you just want to be right. And that was not my intent, but this move ended up being wrong, but it's fine because now we just get to be bullish unless we see invalidation to the downside. Right now I don't see it. Really, I'll just be looking for about 381.45 over the next probably maybe by the end of the week, maybe by Friday, maybe early next week, and then we'll get a pullback, maybe Monday, Tuesday, and then run into earnings. So earnings should be, based on this chart, a negative catalyst of a pretty big drop, and then we should see even more upside after that. Tesla is just sitting there not doing much. It did come back up here, but obviously based on the chart, you got to be bullish on this. I think it's just waiting to complete this move though. Let me look at this. It could go either way, in my opinion. It could come down here still. I think it still needs to come down here and fill the gap. So maybe next week it fills the gap, and then it's ready to go. The log chart ended up being more correct because if QQQ is not going to fall, then Tesla is not going to fall to 235. Therefore, if you have puts or you have sold puts, you can probably sell those puts for a loss because you're probably not going to get that chance of them making any money. AMD, I'm in this stock as a hedge, or I'm not a hedge anymore, I guess, but I wasn't as a hedge. Sold yesterday, actually bought some more today, and I'm down in that position right now, but I think that this can go to 120.30. I see this as either a second wave right here, but more than likely just based on this move right here. Well, honestly, the whole chart I haven't gotten that much into, but this right here has got to go to a minimum 120.40. So I'm not worried about my position, and I'm looking for it to go up another $5 or $6 over the next couple of days, maybe early next week. So that's pretty much it. Microsoft, I'll do this real quick and then Microsoft. It might come down here still, but I'm not going to bet on it now. It's gone up from the very bottom at 326 to 340 and just keeps on running. So expect that to go to new highs, and actually if I zoom out on the chart, third wave right there, looks like a fourth wave. It's probably beginning a fifth wave higher. I would be looking for probably somewhere around long term, maybe 413. So it's already at new highs, our all-time highs. So with it already being at all-time highs, it's going to go to even more all-time highs. So that's it. Early morning market update, but just look for QQQ to go higher, and I'm expecting 381 by the end of the week. I guess I'll give you an invalidation level too. Invalidation on this move. Short term, if you're in a position, short term, it would just be the fourth wave. If this were to go below 374.75, then I would start getting worried that this was actually some kind of C wave. So 374.75 is kind of the spot where you might be bearish again. So that's my invalidation level right now, and expect this move right here to just go like that. So that's it for now. I'll do an update later, maybe after the market closes, but I would just be bullish on pretty much everything right now. There's no reason to be bearish. Anyway, good luck trading.